Yo, what's up guys? It's Stricken, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing what I believe to be the best seasonal skin in all of Rainbow Six Siege. This, of course, is Ryuko. This seasonal weapon skin came out a very long time ago, and it is one of the most iconic and popular weapon skins in all of Marketplace. So for today's video, I'm going to be showcasing this weapon with a ton of different attachment skins, as well as showing it on different types of weapons, so you, the viewer, can get a really good idea of what this weapon looks like in game, and make the decision for yourself if you want to buy or sell it. So if you enjoy this kind of content, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, as I do upload a ton of R6 Marketplace and cosmetic related content. With that out of the way, let's get into it. For the first part of this video, I'll be showcasing Ryuko with 5 different attachment skins. The first of which here is called Game Onslaught. This attachment skin was only available via the Battle Pass in Year 9 Season 2, which means you currently cannot get it on the Marketplace, but you will be able to in the future. It is a really nice wooden aesthetic looking attachment skin. As you can see when I reload, the grip and the scope are a really nice kind of almost oak wood theme, whereas the magazine and the barrel have this really nice shiny matte black look to it. I really think this attachment skin is the best one to go with Ryuko. As you can see on the side of the weapon of Ryuko, there's a ton of colors, so I think the brown and black colors of the attachment skin help contrast it really well. I think the dull with bright colors look really good. So for me personally, this will be the attachment skin I always run on Ryuko, but let me know what you guys think of it down below. Number 1, Game Onslaught. At number 2, we've got the Arctic attachment skin, which is actually really good because you can buy this in the in-game shop in Rainbow Six Siege with Renown instead of R6 credits. So you can actually go ahead and save yourself some money, save some credits, and pick up this attachment skin with Renown if you haven't already. It is an amazing attachment skin and matches with almost every single weapon skin in the entire game. Ryuko here is no exception. As you can see, it matches the coloring on the side of the weapon absolutely perfectly. It just has a really neutral look to it, and it definitely does not look bad. I like to say you can never go wrong with stuff like this, just because you really can't. If you match it with anything, it looks good. So at number 2 here, we've got the Arctic attachment skin with Ryuko. Coming in at number 3, we've got the attachment skin Kamehameha, or as my Dragon Ball fans might like to say, this attachment skin came out a long time ago and was given to a lot of players when attachment skins were first introduced. So I know a ton of people watching this video have it, and as you can see, the colors of it match the colors of the tiger on the side of the weapon absolutely perfectly. I personally have never used this attachment skin for any combo for any video, so it's really cool to be able to find weapon skins that I can finally match with these kind of attachment skins, because of course there's a ton of them that we just don't use. And as you can see here, some of them just need to be paired with the right thing to look good, because this attachment skin would not look good on hardly any other weapon. However, I personally think it looks really good with Ryuko here. So at number 3, we've got Kamehameha. Coming in at number 4, we've got the attachment skin Crimson, which you can actually buy in the R6 shop in game with Renown instead of credits. So just like Arctic, you can also buy this one with the Renown and save yourself some money and credits. Now, of course, there is some red on the side of the weapon, so I figured that the red attachment skin would go really well with it. The shades of red are very similar, so it does not look very bad. I also forgot to mention in the previous entries that for all of these examples, I am using the R4C assault rifle and the champion charm from last season. So if you're wondering what my weapon or charm is, that's what they are. However, this attachment skin is just a really nice bright red, and I think that with all the different colors on the side of the weapon, it doesn't actually throw it off too much. I think it adds a really nice pop of color, and the bright red just looks good on a ton of weapons. So anyone who has this knows that you definitely cannot go wrong with it. Here at number 4, we've got the Crimson Red attachment skin with Ryuko. Before we get into the final entry, we do have an honorable mention right here, which is the attachment skin Gossamer's Demise. Now, this attachment skin is a nice white and black aesthetic, and it matches the weapon skin really well. Just like Arctic, the white looks really neutral with it, so I definitely cannot go wrong with it. However, the biggest downside is the grip, because it is really dark, so if you don't like that contrast, you probably won't like this combo. However, if you want to avoid that, you can just change your grip to a horizontal grip, which will affect your recoil, but it'll make your drip look better. So for an honorable mention right here, we've got Gossamer's Demise. For the final attachment skin in today's video, we have Moss Grown Ruin, which is pretty affordable on the R6 Marketplace. And as you can see here, it is a golden and wooden attachment skin. So the bottom, where we have the grip and the magazine, seems like it's wooden, whereas the scope up top is a nice metallic metallic gold. I really think that the bottom part of this attachment skin matches with Ryuko really well, just like Game Onslaught did earlier. Not to mention the nice gold aesthetic on top is definitely a really nice pop of color, and I also like that only the scope is metallic. I think it's a really nice touch as well. So at number 5 here with Ryuko, we've got Moss Grown Ruin. Of course, as you guys know, every seasonal skin in Rainbow Six Siege actually looks different based on what type of weapon you are using. So for the last part of this video, I'm going to be showing you Ryuko on every type of weapon, with the first one here being the shotguns. So as you can see, the shotgun adds a lot of green aesthetic at the front of the weapon. I actually really like that. Not to mention that the tiger is actually on the pump of the weapon, so when you reload, you can see that the tiger is actually right there under my hand. So that is a really cool and nice touch. I definitely really like it on the shotgun here. You can see the dragon clear as day on the right side of the weapon as well. I am using Game Onslaught with all of these just because it's my favorite one personally. However, it looks really good on the shotgun, and you definitely cannot complain. So right here, we've got the shotgun. Next up, we've got Ryuko on the assault rifles, and as you can see, the barrel of this weapon is completely different than the shotgun. There isn't a ton of green, or honestly hardly any green at all. When I reload, you can see that it's actually red with some clouds, so I really like that it changes based on the type of weapon that you're using. You can see the tiger clear as day on the side of the weapon, and the dragon is a little bit harder, but if you lean, you can still see it. When you reload, you've got the nice attachment skin, of course, and it doesn't look bad on the DMR either, but I definitely think there's better options. So here is Ryuko on the DMR. Last but not least, for the primaries, we have Ryuko on the LMG, and this is by far the worst one. As you can see, the middle of the weapon and the barrel have that really ugly green color once again. You can't even see the tiger or the dragon on the side of the weapon, not to mention all of the ugly metal railing at the top of the weapon that you can see, so you definitely can do much better than the LMG. Personally, I wouldn't even try to use it on the LMG, as I do believe that there are better options for it. However, let me know what you guys think of it down below. You can barely see the tiger if you lean, but other than that, it looks really bad. So here's Ryuko on the LMGs. Moving on to the secondary weapons, we have the pistols, and as you can see here, the design on the weapon looks very clustered and jumbled together. However, when I reload, you can actually see the details clear as day on the side of the weapon. So when I reload, you've got the tiger, the dragon, the clouds, all of the nice artwork looks really good. However, you're not going to be reloading a ton during the round, obviously, so you definitely could do better for your secondary weapons. However, Ryuko does not look bad. Last but not least, for today's video, we have Ryuko on the SMGs, with this one here being the SMG-11, and I honestly really like this. As you can see on the side of the weapon, we have the dragon and the tiger, which is more visible when we reload, but my favorite part about this is the back of the weapon. As you can see, there is a yin and yang symbol, which looks really cool. I don't think any other type of weapon had that with this skin, so that is an amazing touch. Not to mention the stock in the back of the weapon has that nice artwork and cloud design as well. So I really like that the artwork is maintained throughout this entire weapon. Not to mention the little symbol on the back. It is a really nice touch, and you definitely cannot go wrong with Ryuko on the SMG-11. Let me know which type of weapon you think is the best for this skin, as well as what attachment skin pairs the best with it. Comment down below your guys' responses. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the support recently. We are super close to 3,500 subscribers here on YouTube, and I can't wait to hit it. So thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for watching. My name is Stricken. Peace.